Welcome. In this video, we'll look at navigating your way around Athletic.net. And there are two main navigation features and one help feature that we'll talk about. So first, make sure you log into your Athletic.net account. After you've logged in, the first thing that we'll look at is the question mark icon. This is the help page. If you click on that icon, you'll get a list of help topics. So when you're in a general page, there'll just be a big, huge list of them. And some of them are going to be video helps, and some of them are going to be text-based help. On different pages, you'll see different lists, and they'll try to target the help videos to what you're trying to do. So for example, let's say you're trying to register your athletes. If you go to the question mark icon on this page, you'll notice how they target the help to the page that you're on instead of having to try to sort through a whole list. The help videos, the helps are really great. Use those as you're lost on a page. Go to that help icon. That'll most likely get the information you need to do on that page or where you might need to be. Next, when you first log into Athletic.net, the main navigation that you're going to use throughout the website is the Coach Tools menu. All right, so when you first log in, if you click on Coach Tools, you'll notice it'll bring up the school that you're a coach at. And in this case, this person is a track and field coach for this school, and they're a cross-country coach. So I can get to the track and field team, and then I can also get to the cross-country team. And then once you click on the sport that you want to do, there's a team home, so that takes me, in this case, to the track and field home page for my school. I can then also get to the athletes page where I can edit my roster, add students, change students, etc. Edit team info, that's going to be your school colors, phone number, who the coaches are, if you need to add a coach, etc. Account info. If you're interested, Athletic.net, not only you can use to register your students for a meet, but you can also use it as your team web page. If you become a site supporter, there are many options that open up for you. Manage photos. Again, if you use this as your team's web page, not just to register students, you can add photos to your team account for the public to view. And manage custom lists, I'll let you explore that one on your own. You can use the help section to see what you can do with that. So we're going to go to Team Home. This is the main page for your track team. On your team homepage, you'll see up top, you have a bunch of options that you can click on. And this is if you've been using it and you have results entered in. And you can look at this as far as season records, and if you entered in past results, you can kind of keep track of your team records as well. You have your calendar. So this is where the meets that you were entered in are going to appear, and also meets that you've been invited to will appear here. And then from here is also where you can get to registering your athletes for a meet and looking at info about a meet. And then down below, these you'd use if you're using this as your team homepage. Again, the public can get to this page, they can see it, they can't interact as far as registering athletes, but they can see any photos you put here, and they can also see any messages you put on here. Anyway, so we talked about the coaches menu. This is going to be your main go-to navigation as far as doing something on that page or getting to your homepage. Throughout Athletic.net, you'll see this breadcrumb trail. And from here, if I click on where it says Clarkston, you see I also have options to deal with my track team. And I'll let you explore what all those options are and what you can see. This breadcrumb trail can be useful. It can bring you quickly back to where you want to go. So for example, let's say we're looking at information on this meet. I'm going to get back to my home page for my track team. If you notice that breadcrumb trail, now it's showing that I'm currently on the Oakland County track meet page. And then before there's our team again. I can click on our team and get back to our home page. Back to that coaches menu. We talked earlier about how the coaches tools menu changes based on the page you're on. So I'm on a track meet page. So on this track meet page, I might want to register my athletes, look at the results, or if I'm hosting, I might want to upload results or enter results, etc. So if I click on Coaches Tools, you'll notice it shows how I can register some athletes, I can enter results, and then if you're a host of this meet, you can also access the host menu. So those are going to be your two main ways to navigate around the website. Look at the Coaches Tools, and then look at the breadcrumb trail to take you back to where you want to go.